They cheered about being proud election deniers. They hawked fake supplements as cures for COVID. They presented inscrutable flowcharts about global banking conspiracies. At one point, they just played an extended clip from Oliver Stone's JFK movie, the 1991 conspiracy film where Kevin Costner proves the Kennedy assassination was a deep state plot by the CIA. That was what happened today on the Reawaken America tour at Donald Trump's Doral Golf Resort in Florida. The event is part of a nationwide speaking tour led by former Trump official and convicted felon Mike Flynn. The featured speakers at that event were Eric Trump and his wife, Laura. Now, earlier this week, in this very hour of television, my colleague Rachel Maddow reported on this event. She pointed out that among the list of potential speakers were two people who had a history of saying things like this.
If you look what happened under the attacks in 9/11, again, all coming out of the same group of people that has done a very good job at hiding under the religion of Judaism. They use Judaism as a cover for what they're really doing.
People are going to learn a lot about World War II and Hitler and the Nazis. They're going to learn about Hitler was actually fighting the same people that we're trying to take down today.
That Trump family event was said to include not one, but at least two speakers with a history of transparently anti-Semitic comments. After Rachel pointed that out on her show on Monday of this week, Eric Trump was outraged. He tweeted, "Rachel Maddow is walking a fine line. If she or anyone else even remotely suggests I am anti-Semitic, I will not hesitate to take legal action against them personally." Okay, Eric Trump. But then later on this week, it was announced that those two speakers, including the Hitler was fighting the same people we are guy, they were dropped from the event. They would no longer be speaking at Trump's property or sharing a stage with Trump's son. Progress, right? Sort of. For starters, even though they will not be appearing at this event, these two speakers are still on the Reawaken America tour and its lineup for future events, which means that Trump's property is still very much hosting an organization promoting known anti-Semites, even if those precise known anti-Semites will be skipping this particular leg of the tour. It's like seeing a touring production of Cats. And the playbill says that understudies will be playing the parts of Mr. Mistopheles and Rum Tum Tugger, my favorite characters from Cats, but the original cast members will be back for the rest of the tour. It's still Cats. Also, for the record, speakers who did not get booted from Trump's property are not without their own controversies, including speakers like a convicted Capitol rioter, a leading promoter of the QAnon and Pizzagate conspiracies, and a doctor who believes that demon sperm and alien DNA are responsible for many of America's health problems. The caravan of right-wing figures who are appearing range from conspiratorial weirdos to outright extremists. And we are now approaching a point where Trump and his family's proximity to these kinds of fringe figures is becoming normal. After all, the president hosted a Holocaust-denying white supremacist for dinner at Mar-a-Lago, and everybody seems to have just moved on from that.